Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai. All praise unto Yahweh Shai, Shai, Wahara Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles of GreatMillStone. Honor you brothers that be pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. This is going to be a video dealing with the mindset of the Israelites out there. You know, you got a lot of cats out there that are in a mindset of plantation pride. All right, that's your hip hop black culture, which is pretty much anti-life. Okay, it was created by Esau, who is the so-called white man, and as a result, he's used that like a psyops. It's like an operation, man. He's used that to give you a false identity, which is this black culture thing. Okay, this black culture nonsense, where basically you're glorifying, all right, in your downfall. All right, because when you read the scriptures, I'm gonna quote a lot of stuff, and then I'll, you know, the ones I'll get. You know, I could get to it. I could get to them. But pretty much when you read the Bible, you find out that when we was on a high level, when the nations praised us and said, "What nation is likened unto us?" Man, pretty much we was on a high level, man. Okay, we was masters of all kind of different crafts. Okay, right now you got it to where pretty much Esau gives one of you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans some chump change to be a what do you call it, a basketball player or whatever, and you feel some type of good way about that. The reality of the situation is we was on a higher level than that. Okay, and the stage that we're going to, all right, the Most High is going to elevate us way beyond that. All right, so let me get one first quick precept. Okay, right, is Jeremiah 2:14. It says, "Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?" All right, because Jake is right now comfortable with this thing of being enslaved, man. Right now we're at the worst, okay, possible type of slavery. Right now we're in mental slavery. The scripture talks about it's high time to wake up out of sleep. And you got the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, okay, glorifying, all right, in their own captivity. All right, we're not the nations of the Most High said we're the lowest nation to be, to be in the state that we're in, to be glorifying in folly. I'm gonna read this quick precept. The scriptures rather says that what? Okay, that the Most High created us to be above all people that are upon the face of the earth. I'm going to read that next. The book of Ecclesiastes 7:7, it says, "Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad." No, that's not the one. I'm thinking about another one. Folly is set in great dignity. All right, let me get that right quick and put that over there. Okay, folly is set. I should pull it up. That's in the book of, okay, Ecclesiastes 10:6. It says, "Folly is set in great dignity." That's why you got your rappers, okay, your entertainers. You never really see a so-called Negro, Hispanic, or Native American intellectual on the TV, all right, or in the public. For the most part, what you see is your 50 Cents, your TIs, all of these. I mean, I don't follow this stuff like other people do, but they'll be able to name you names. You see basically people that are in a jacked up situation glorifying the fact that they're jacked up, man. Okay, and that's the image that's pushed for you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans to assimilate to, when the rather you're supposed to be the most glorious people upon the face of the earth. That's why the scripture says folly is set in great dignity and the rich sit in a low place. Because really we're the rich. We're rich in the knowledge of Yahweh Shai Shai. We're rich in that the Most High is basically bought us with a price. All of these different ideas that make up the scriptures, okay, that make up the identity of the Israelites by way of the scriptures, okay, that's what makes us wealthy, man. All right, what nation is likened unto the children of Israel who has the power that is Yahweh Shai Shai? All right, let me get the book of Zechariah 2:8. "For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. He that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye." So we're the principal focus of Yahweh Shai Shai. All right, let me get one more precept here. the book of Deuteronomy 7 and 6. It says, for thou an holy people unto the Lord. So holy basically means separate. The Most High separated us, right, from the other nations. Okay, Lord has separated us and made us holy. Like you got a laundry, what would you call it? A laundry list. Okay, the stuff that's gonna be washed, and the stuff that's already washed, and the stuff that needs to, the stuff that's washed and the stuff that's unwashed. Okay, dirty clothes and clean clothes. You don't mix clean clothes with the dirty clothes. All right, that's the same thing with food. Okay, you don't mix clean food with unclean food. Then the whole thing is gonna be defiled. That's the same thing with us. The Most High separated us and made us holy unto Him. All right, that for thou art holy people unto the Most High. The Lord hath chosen thee to be a special people unto Himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So the scripture says we're supposed to be above all people that are upon the face of the earth. But through the iniquity, all right, of our forefathers, of which we are our forefathers coming back, we was carried away into slavery, man. All right, we was carried away into slavery. Now, the point of this video is that what? That we shouldn't be glorifying in our own downfall. We should be glorifying in Yahweh Shimi Al Shai, because the Lord Himself, He's going to be the one that's going to deliver us from the situation that we're in and set us back to our old estate. The book of Amos, the 9th chapter and the 9th verse. For lo, I will command, and I'll sift the house of Israel from among all nations, like corn is sifted in the sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. So the Lord's going to do a sifting process where He's He's going to separate the children of Israel from the rest of the people upon the face, from wherever they're going to be scattered. So a precept to this is the book of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter and the 64th verse, where the scripture talks about how the Lord has scattered us amongst all nations. Right? For all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake us, nor prevent us. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David. That's this thing of this word being pushed out there. Each camp is a brick, okay, to make up the temple, the tabernacle that is the church of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, so the Lord is building us up, as in He's raising up the tabernacle of David that is swollen. Right, that's what we're supposed to be glorifying, and not in our captivity, some chains or some worldly BS. Okay, that is has its roots in us being in our downfall. All right, so it says, I'll close up the breaches thereof, I'll raise up his ruins, and I'll build it as in the days of old, that they may possess the. So the Lord is going to build us as it was in the days of old. Matter of fact, when you go into the scripture says that what? That we was going to be better off now than we was before. Okay, we was going to be even better off, man. Okay, the least man is going to be as King David was in his glory. And King David was, he had all kind of women. Okay, all kind of, Jake, the first thing Jake, when he's talking about wealth, he speaks about women. Salakia, right? He had all kind of slaves. Okay, he had all kind of land, right? All kind of homes, houses, right? And then women. Okay, he had it all. And the scripture says that what? The least man is going to be as King David was. Because remember, the scripture says that what? The King David was a man after the Most High's heart. Now check it out. When you go into the book of Hebrews 8 and 8, it says the Most High was going to give us a new heart, okay, a new mind, all right, which pretty much that new heart and that new mind was going to have it to where you're going to be doing righteous works all the time, okay? The book of Hebrews 8 and 8, it says, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I'll raise his ruins, and I'll build it as in the days of old. So we're gonna be all right, brothers. Okay, that's what we can glory in. We can glory in the hope of Yahweh Shemi outside, man. All right. See, this lifestyle that we're living, this kingdom that we're living in, this is just one big nightmare, man. Okay, this is just one big nightmare that the Most High is gonna soon rid of. All right, and He's gonna set us up in the real lifestyle, man. Okay, because right now we ain't living life right now. The scripture talks about, then shall the Most High give us perfect rest. We ain't in a perfect rest. You gotta worry about bills. You gotta worry if you got a job tomorrow, man. You gotta worry. Here it is Brexit time, okay, or if you're in America, it's government shutdown time, you gotta wake up and think about, you hear it is you're glorifying in some worldly, glorifying in some BS. All right, going back to the image which I use as the premise for this video. Okay, you glorifying in some worldly ass image, some folly in that. Here it is, we're getting into the times where it's gonna be very unpredictable what's gonna be the next thing that's gonna happen, man. It's very unpredictable. Okay, so you better believe. All right, you better believe when we get into our kingdom, we ain't gonna have the sorrow of mind, the worry of tomorrow. Okay, everything's just gonna be nice, man. Okay, that they may possess the remnant of Edom, right, and all of the heathen which are called by my name. And behold, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when the plowman shall overtake the reaper, and the treader of grapes, him that soweth, and the mountains shall drop sweet wine. So, the 14th verse, and I bring again the captivity of my people, Israel, all right, and they shall build the waste cities and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and drink wine and get nice. All right, that's rest right there. Now that's when we're gonna be in our glory. All right, and drink wine thereof, and they shall also make gardens and eat the fruit of them. All right, and I'll plant them in their own land, and they shall no more be pulled out from their land, because we're gonna have the Lord's statute commandments of the Most High impregnated with our mind. Now that's when we can glory in our glory, man. That's when we can be all right. Okay, which I have given, saith the Lord, thy power. So pretty much that's the video, you know. Hopefully it was edifying. But I'm going to say all praise unto Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai wa Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles of GreatMillStone. Honestly, brothers, that be pushing this truth in sincerity. Shalom.